How to get a barista job without experience? Should you abandon plans in this case? Should you sign yourself for a barista course and get a certificate? Should you lie in the application? Or do you even need experience? Guys, in this video we're going to be answering all of these questions, as well as I'm gonna give you tips of how to land the barista job you've dreamed of. Hi, my name is Alex. If you're new here, consider subscribing and let's jump straight to the topic. First of all, please don't lie in your application. It's illegal and can be classed as fraud by false representation with a maximum 10-year jail sentence. You don't want that. Also, being a barista requires to be able to produce drinks and be able to operate in a busy environment, which is a coffee shop. If you've never been on a shift, your lack of skills will ultimately surely be visible in a matter of seconds. Now that we covered that, why not apply to a coffee school? Get some training and show off in front of potential new employers with that brand new certificate. Well, also no. I mean, you can absolutely do a course like that. The only thing, their prices ranging from 200 up to 1,000 pounds, depending on how professional you want to get. Let me tell you, everything you'll be learning on these courses can be easily learned in your new barista job, if you get the right person to train you. Okay. Maybe not all of it. These courses offer some advanced features, which value is rising equally to the price. But what they won't teach you is the reality of being on shift. You can get some fake scenarios, however, that won't replace the first-hand experience. These courses might turn out valuable if you take a sensory course or a roasting course to upgrade your skills, or a homebrew master because you're passionate about coffee. But the barista courses that you pay for is literally the new barista training that you get paid for. So, you have no certificate and you have no experience. Does this mean you should forget about your plan of serving this beautiful cup of coffee to people? No. Guys, you can definitely get that job, and I'll tell you why. Being a barista, as much as it's entertaining and versatile, consists of some parts that after you learn them, you do them automatically. If you have, let's say, experience working in Costa, you're used to grinding coffee straight to portafilter, then pressing a button, boom, done. When a customer comes to the shop, you ask, "What would you like?" No smile required. So imagine this. One day, after 3 years of working in Costa, you find yourself working in a specialty coffee shop, where they ask you to be bright and smiley. And whenever a customer comes into the coffee shop, be like, "Oh, hi, how you doing? What can I get you this beautiful day?" They ask you to weigh the grammature of coffee in every shot, up to 0.1 gram. Also, you need to be checking seconds of extraction up to 1 second. Confusing, right? Before you were just pressing buttons, and now you need to intentionally change your muscle memory in order to do something completely different. For some people it might be easy, but for others, not that much. And owners don't want to risk mistaking your adjustments to change abilities, and they prefer to get someone completely blank so they can imprint the actions they require into a new barista's head. And that opens a completely new room for discussion. Barista is a person who needs to multitask like no others. They're making shots, steaming milk, preparing other 2 iced lattes, toasting a sandwich, and in the meantime they're talking to a customer. "Ah yes, toilet is at the back, go straight left." Sooner or later, it's going to get easier. And if it won't, well, you'll probably get your notice shortly. And one thing that's going to help you with it getting easier is muscle memory. Muscle memory is a form of procedural memory that involves consolidating a specific motor task into memory through repetition, which has been used synonymously with motor learning. A trained, experienced barista basically got to a point where they can do things so automatically. They can make 10 coffees, 5 sandwiches, conversate with 2 customers. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. Or do I? And according to studies, it's more difficult to change muscle memory than to develop it. Think about it as a habit you try to change. It requires strong concentration and a few deep thoughts about your mechanics to interrupt your trained muscle memory patterns and change your performance. That brings us to, you have no muscle memory. You're a blank slate. Now, how to land this job as a barista? Point number 1, print your CV and bring it personally to the coffee shop. If you send your CV through a job application and there is no barista experience on it, you'll most likely get rejected. And that's because a person who's screening through hundreds of CVs doesn't see your face, doesn't see the vibe you have, and doesn't get a chance to get interested in you and to see your potential. I've been mentioning it in this video here, but this time we'll expand. In a few moments, let me just finish the point number 1. So you got your CV, you're in a coffee shop. Now, you want to ask for a manager or a person in charge. Please don't give your CVs to any barista. They shouldn't, but they might just throw it away. After you get a hang of a manager, you've already shown yourself as a responsible and aware person because you asked to speak to them, not just throw a CV inside the premise and run away. Then, remember to look confident. Remember to smile. You wanna be remembered, right? First impressions matter. So give a firm handshake and ask if they have any positions available. Then comes this question.
Do you have any experience?
And you confidently say, no. But then you say all the qualities that are desirable in a barista. You know them from this series. You adjust to your environment fast. You pick up new skills quickly. High attention to details. Experience showed you're good at multitasking. And you have great energy and smile. Which, by the way, they can already see. So they're more likely to believe the rest of the traits. They nod their head. They say they're gonna call you if there's any position available. You nod your head with smile and enthusiasm. And you reply, thank you. I'll be waiting for your call. Not that difficult, right? Now let's expand what's been mentioned in a previous video. Skills can be learned, but nothing can compare to positive approach and great personality. And if you have these, making coffee is honestly just an extra. As a barista, you'll be constantly interacting with people. They don't want to see someone grumpy behind the counter in the morning. They want to see a big smile and a warm personality. So if you have them, and you got invited to an interview, show off with these features. Even say to your interviewer that you believe their team will benefit from having such a shiny personality who can learn fast. And if you get to a trial shift, don't forget to show that you're proactive. Ask questions, ask if there's anything else you can do. Your colleague didn't clean the dishes. Ask if this is something you can help with. And remember, whenever you get stressed, breathe. In this place, or in another, sooner or later, you'll become a barista. If you really want something in life, your life takes you where your focus is. Good luck. And with this summary, we finish our Barista series. I hope you know something more now about what being a barista is like. Please let me know in the comments whether advice in these videos helped you, and also if you managed to get that job without experience. Share your thoughts and hit that like button so more people can benefit from the advice in these videos. I am very pleased to have been on this journey with you. Now, I'm going to make some coffee. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.